kanye ne kitwe bi about story a odi twato say Barcelona mpanyimfo ni bi akwa akopie mo Germany a omo kwa akopɛ center back de aba Barcelona bubuku ni se wo check Barcelona team na Hansi Flick and Barcelona sporting directors ne de waye with Croatia national team no ade ba ko a wo se ka ho ase. Look at what the Tebe Croatian national team that was in 2006. And also says here friend one national team. In 2006, I look at what the Tebe PMO Croatian national team. Obe two senior players be to say Niko Kovac. Obe two Igor Tudomo. Omna na no me senior players at that time. Now look at what the Chiakra no over. Anna kakra. In 2016, in Penyinfo Mo Croatia, at the captain Amba Nema Luka Modric in the from 2016, Ebesine. Se o check Luka Modric ni influence o Croatian national team. Ni leadership skills are or the ama Croatia for how are we lead Croatia for on the pitch and off the pitch. Wabwa Croatia for national team. Amo me do some pempenso. In the history of Croatia national team, eba FIFA World Cup, na time on my year dear power was France 1998. Awo mu kodi third. Eye Mario Stanic, Boban, Sukamo. Na Croatia for unko World Cup obeka so my ade pa by 1998 be a generation a de omukodi third na ye hu bi wo Croatia by Luka Modric be take over be ye leader the man Croatia national team no ade na Suka mo koye in 1998 no Luka Modric lead Croatia for editwem abro mo 2018 World Cup ema omukodi second ema wiase nyina ye nkofo dodo na anwa se ye kwa World Cup countries akese wo ho Argentina the stars eba Brazil the stars eba Belgium nya golden generation England team no wo form ba ye bowie ye no ni ye benya France ni Croatia ma ko final ye benya Croatia team in 2018 World Cup for Russia no more group alongside Argentina na Argentina kura wiase nyina stars with Messi Aguero omukura Dybala Higuain by Croatia for sure mo top is our group no na ye Luka Modric na lead this Croatia team no Koya eliminate obi to say Denmark. The host nation Russia eliminate team a friend say England and call final. Eventually France 4G. Enti ade aso kamo ye in 1998 and now Croatia for who be that say Yako World Cup akwa ko di third no. Luka Modric lead Croatia for the second FIFA World Cup. The next edition one kasa ukobi in 2022. After so mu di second Osadio mu ko di third FIFA World Cup. Enti say what take Luka Modric, if it is about captain Croatian national team, especially about World Cup, an achievement and record, any idea will lead the Croatian national team. No, untimi overlooki, placing second, third. But just had you come be and at the age of 40 years, kin enra na uche Luka Modric, we did 40 years as a midfielder, or lead, or inspire young guys, and also dictate game. No, when him say Oma qualify for 2026 World Cup, no, we are the 10th major tournament. Luka Modric did Croatia echo. 10th major tournament or the omoko. And the funny thing ninye say, enra osho mo line up na Luka Modric is akan, na Perisic is akan. Cannot combine these two players with age 76 years. Luka Modric and Perisic omo age 76 years. And sa two senior players we lead Croatia omoko 2026 World Cup. I believe say in the history of Croatian football, play a bienua. No, Owosro Esen Abrante Fense Luka Modric. Not even Suka. He's the greatest Croatian player ever. For me, Abrante Fense Luka Modric who deserve a lot of credits. Germany SL2 against Luxembourg. Na who be here say Germany be win this game win. Because o check your group na Slovakia for so eshe. And to check Germany in Slovakia say so many now 12 points. Nyame aduma Monday. And ye be who wine be qualify. And some Monday no Germany ni Slovakia na bebo. So a game na Germany foko wini ye no. Na very important for Germany say ombe wini sa game we no metimi catch up with Slovakia national team no. Obi o hwe game ni bia na ken. Na tough for the German national team. And for say Germany wini you know. Born no Germany boy no. Ade ba ko ye nim Germany ye say okwa Argentina national team omo deal with more of individualism. Brazil omo depend on stars. By the BIA tournament, a German national team, omo bobo as a team because omo per collective play no more. By enra ye hunisa, adia boa Germany pani say the individual brilliance and necessary money in Adema Germany. It got to a timer. na Rosenberg for neighbor 4 at the back. 5 midfielders. And we just one striker ewe nim ho. Name why den Ediama Pavlovic, Leon Goretzka, Serge Gnabry mu say on betima breaking Rosenberg a team no. E take 2 players. Some best Sanyoma Ediama team e friend say a German national team. Bako e Nick Voltamard. And a branch friend say Leroy Sani. 2 players win a king. Almost a same game no Edema German national team. Mekaye pass at the timer. Julian Nagelsmann call up no our friend Leroy Sani. Senior pundit our Germany. Omo legends ekasa say a branch friend say Leroy Sani na ni so on friend. Onim ne dada enonim di obetima ye. Ano friend. Eno game ne go to a time not Germany be hin obi a obeje ball. Obetima beat Luxembourg 4 players in terms of 1v1 situation. Obetima crab ball no a progressive ball no a draw players around him. Now creating space. No wait me a creative chances no Ediama German national team. And then Leroy Sani here said you man pepe because name why they say Germany for be breaky Luxembourg for no a defensive line. And Leroy Sani neje ball now. Because of the 1v1 ability Obetima take you on. Obetima chung. No a draw players around him no. I they say Germany for be breaky Luxembourg for no a defensive line. Until Leroy Sani neje ball now. Because of the 1v1 ability 9 performance. Adia mi hu ini say Voltamada e combine physicality and skills and the link up with the teammates. And anytime we are no or drop better or to me link very well. And because physically no un den or what. Or bet me use the upper body strength no or rap box nima or to me battle with Luxembourg 4 players no and to use physicality and skill set no and the link up with the teammates with me 2 goals no all his goals I know say no but checking his position and how we see place the ball no and how we see making sure so be move e dia kwese so enra ye hu German national team collectively na omo performance no e was so by the individual performance of Leroy Sani and Nick Voltamada SSA nyoma ni nyina de ma German national team ye hwe Monday omu game on bebo against Slovakia Germany win our qualify so enra 2-0 na e very important e de ma German national team ene ye wo Georgia and Spain already so we check Spain a group na Spain e wo 12 points. Ni games awaboni nyina no Spain wini. Turkey 9 points. So akwakoye battle between Spain and Turkey was our group nim. Turkey Bulgaria. Bulgaria for ne nyade. Ente you most likely say Turkey be wini. Say Turkey wini a o move e dey about 12 points. Obaba benya the same number of points alongside Spain. No mean 12 points. So e important say Spain be wini game number against Georgia. Nyame aduma ene. And 4 games as Spain winning no. Obi no wait me the ball to Spain for team watching 15 goals out of 4 games no. So say team qualifies. No about 4 games we winning 4 ni nyina. Watch 15 goals on concede go a. E show say a team a yenim say Spain for ni pebo ni kura on pe control. And say we team a we possession based oriented side a. E we say we possession no, we make sure say we dey dominate e transitions ni nyina. And the enfa we say Spain ebo ball e no. Say omo attack omo ye effective. Ana Dennis obeti match Spain for because them bia no omo ne kura ball no and Spain for na demonstrate actually a group nim say omo na hear the best side playing against Georgia miji too ye ka football anka Georgia and ben Spain baby by football no asesa and time bia no you can never say never Spain ebe me see key players be Lamine out Pedri out Rodri out Nico Williams out by enfa say Spain be lose sa key players we nyina no obi enu obetima ka che me say without Lamine without Pedri without Rodri without Nico Williams Spain any materials obetima battle against Georgia no disrespect to Georgia by players are available for selection de la Fuente betima use no obetima gina Georgia nim ekire ho most likely say Kukureya bebo Pedro Porro bebo Kubasi bebo sa players we capable so betima handle Kvaratskhelia ye nyina edi tum say sa woko Georgia national team player ni hu ewum Kvaratskhelia on the who game no so be hardwin by Spain for defenders on betima handle Kvaratskhelia am go di say omon cause major problem and from Spain defense no without Pedri without Rodri won finfin ho no ebeye Zubimendi Fabian Ruiz Pena and Merino sa 3 players we can omo ye capable so betima control game no e won finfin ho Ediama Spain ade ba ko about Merino no last time na me ka say Merino or ye midfielder by a soul of a striker. Ye kase midfielder bi wo a soul of a striker. A midfielder owra opponent ne half nimbia na ability to score osoro. And mostly players need omutimi ko money omutimi she goals bebrebe no. Ye ka so mo ye midfielders omo a so of a striker. Obeti say eye Jude Bellingham. Or joining attack onim so obeti influence am goals. And we be ana Marino wo. Obe operate as a midfielder, but joining attack ekwo nanim uyu as a first number 9 obeti mama goals. That's the reason why omu group no the wache goals kese pa wom no e Abrante friend say Marino 6 goals. So Spain Messi out key players no players omo available ni nyina e capable say ombeti me win meko win e the ama Spain ahead of a Georgia national team. Portugal ebo Armenia. Ken Portugal Armenia di. O ye Portugal na atina home Armenia no be bodra minim sebi mfaso ewu. Mi jitu mu say Portugal nka se was by this time come qualify. Omo last 2 games e qualifies no ana aha Portugal. Omu 2-2 number ofie against Hungary. Ye be end game ni die Sobosla ye Portugal for no. And recently omu kwako lusu against Ireland no. Sa 2 games na ha Portugal nke so ma qualify dada. Omu senior player, omu leader and omu top scorer Ronaldo ensi akan. By Ken. Se Ronaldo ensi akan. Now ye Bruno Fernandes because Bruno Fernandes ebe returning. O ye Vitinha. O ye Joao Neves. O ye Rafael Leao. O ye Joao Felix. Gonzalo Ramos. Sa players when na Ronaldo nka ho na wokohia Armenia na wontimi nhia Armenia de a. Ene se World Cup ne hu hia se wo so woko. Enti again ba ko a me ha me ho kra anya analysis. Straight win e de my team e friend say eye Portugal against Armenia. Ken kese ba ko betodwa Italy ni Norway. Na ken e asre sem say Norway were 21 points. Italy were 18 points. Say Italy say Norway a omo nyina beba 21 points. So more points never tie. And based on FIFA qualification rules near say points no the same goals difference na was here de goals difference no Norway plus 29, Italy plus 12. It means was say Italy Gattuso mo be Norway be 9. Yes, Norway for be 9. Norway bet me lose but this says Italy be 9.
Me asa FIFA rule no maintain almost here. The goals difference and goals for no. Was a head to head and about the third option. Goals for a second option.
Yeah.
And
goals difference
in the
second option.
Goals difference in the second option. Okay. Young and I tire I say about match.
Yes, you mean number.
Play off a member ball mu yedo.
Anka yemfasi atani
nya. Because I can Italy ashe no 21. Monko ayinkobo match.
Okay, obi so ka na so anyere ho anse goals.
Na man win a match.
So mun nyina na kwaji tum si enyu su sa.
Na me kan ye mre wo but me hwese one day. Ma playoffs bebre ba de. No anra say na no say mo hwe Nigeria na yese na mo ni agi.
Ni agi.
Mo hwe Gabon ne yese na mo Congo ne yese na mo fili. Eso mo ye bebre playoff. Ye tie pepe dia but I think say in overall, no way deserve it. Almost deserve a change. Because Haaland here.
Enu akrana me ni kwaku di nkomo bi say, won say no way for ni bo two top. Slotterbeck. Abranti a your friend say Haaland. Ana Solot. Sa 2 players no her Solot ana Haaland. Share omo height.
Omo jeni mo.
Nti de hia na say surprise ne beba. Surprise ne ba.
Omo bi mo kura kan mo Ronaldo ne Messi mo wande say de omo ko no we ni Slovenia.
No nkom Bobby.
No nkom Bobby ho ne hwa de because Haaland de wa me yan say one de o de ne kroketwa kro betimi abo.
There you say on say Gattuso so be for national team in 5 games so winning nyina ho.
And the same qualification.
The akeka pro there.
How the same bra.
No way.
Say Haaland de Magina di pa. Say Haaland Magina di pa.
Oh good. Say was odropo pa ho. Odropo bejebo.
Yes. Say there and say omokeka na watibi. Say obobo na kakraka ho. First pan de na ay. Na coach so na ni coach so Pep so na kasa nkofo no ho nsema football dey say mo pass obi abobi. So za na oba ko gina ni mu an na kafo. Na wa shego.
Say strike adwuma and so be go defender adwuma ne say wo be defend the goalkeeper adwuma ne say ball ne ba wo be
je den no do obi ko gina ni mo so false 9
but say false 9 say Messi dey na na say Messi na ball ne betu no wani mo we go
okay yanko na Playoff there. Say omunye ya na mra mani be jom pa.
Matches not do so players needs to rest.
Yeah, yes subscribe
so why are you still adding more?
Yeah, yes subscribe you need the yanka sa.
Sir.
Omo bobo ni jisika na nenam say ball no do so. Na ya ye kwotua ayi for monthly ni de. Say combo 2 days kura nko bia kwa.
Because you want good football.
Oh, and then
say a dose be bria games na enye de.
That is the here na say TV na ma so bobo so. Asema no okay. Me kwotua subscription na 1 week bia me hwe one match. Masa na nse no na bo ade ncha o bill, o light bill, ana hwe.
Ani de mom. Say no ye keka ko period bia on beton right ni the man Netflix money at the bedroom level bi no. A boy no be back for me.
Never for far.
Pay as you want to watch it.
Pay-per-view.
Of course, it will get there very soon. Okay. Say we are say S. Say we are say S.
Adam mo TV licenses so GBC.
Kan wait here.
My TV sa from Onkrabrem TV licenses panyi bi tie mi says on twa bi da.
Keme da say we there. Dio.
GBC for months mami.
Ankasa no say no. National TVs nankasa no mo bre enye Ghana nko a.
Yeah.
Oh. Inti no
nkra no ko speed to.
Of course. Keme da say na yendi komo kakra. Ken Florentino Perez with the 78 years.
78.
Onya kwada. When you na Oyobio is very strong. It is a woman say onamabonti. You might think say he's young. Onya kwada. Say Ghana have baby in Africa baby anka. Na what fast na mo kra catch na say tinefie na yeso so ye enjoy o kakra. But this is a man we dedicate na brabo e dia man Real Madrid. Or a civil engineer. Press or sika brutal. Adaya a war was Spain's be brainwano a yono. But say or decided to obey Real Madrid. We jai sanya maningina. And as I say, attention akwakodi Real Madrid so. But you know very well, say eventually one day, Florentino Perez will officially announce to us, say, we jai Real Madrid. Madrid will definitely have to move on. Santiago Bernabeu cry we jai ko. Perez will leave. The stories that Eba say, Ebia season ni ba na wie ye be company for ni bi so on train. Perez nankasa na se mu nim no a 2006 timer on one kasa buy a press conference say we jai Madrid. Now the time we soon you. Now the time we 2008 because they had voted for him 204. But Perez, let me say this here again. Perez, the first time on one kasa say a failure. Perez Ebano. I remember February 2000. And I yes, I interview say Lorenzo Sanz winning Champions League. But Madrid etokoso ya diomo ya no club ni begu because na Madrid they car 200 million euros as a 2000 early February 2000 the year 2000 and they cry 200 million euros settle saying but Madrid were winning the Champions League. Enumu eno koka koye promise say omoto abanemana or the Luis Figo but don't forget to say in 1995 Florentino Perez echo standing for presidency ofeli e yanto abama no optoma Mendoza make some the esi asem say Perez e buy no e ka 200 million euros unim de oyeye and remember me say Madrid for training grounds at Santiago Bernabeu etoye edema Madrid Ciudad Deportiva na ewo mainstream Madrid e kroni wan kasankasa I to say Kotoko e bia na o training grounds bi wo edum mamen kan say verse o training grounds bi wo edum Florentino Perez only sika onya dem because that time obaye waton Redondo waton Makelele waton Anelka sika bi eni was still na entimi survive sika no so mo kwaje ya bank for the air down. Do you know what he did? And yet, let me use my brain. Me civil engineering companies. Oko city council no say, ye stadium no, ye per se ton de mamo. Sorry, ye training grounds ye be ton de mamo. Inti mama example we to say, Kotoko, I want the stadium wo, and I say I want the training grounds e wo do. Na who came and say came e mo beto. But on tia say oh, I to say hard to folk ebia or training grounds be e wo circle. Na oko AM say AM for mo beto. Inti okoton the Man City Council no 474 million euros. Yo, Madrid they cut 200 million. And okoton training grounds na they are 474 million euros. Or GC kano. And odi bi kotua eka. And odi bi kota asase obada babasho. And odi bi edi ye Galacticos. It's Galacticos, you know. The main thing was the selling of Real Madrid for Santiago Bernabeu. Training picture or ye de mao mono or tonye. And on the koto asase we chile say, I will build a training grounds there. Eventually, I will be BA. So the main game changer was Sadiana Otonye. Madrid for Quechia. Say, why one of the nice places to see. And odi biskani because share. Yentua debt afeso so sikani bi susu ha yenfa upgrade the stadium sikani bi ha yenfa kwaya bada babas now omo yes ade ni nyina wie na Madrid afei sikasam ekoyi babo ne boss so e ya dwe fi so ana because 10 ani nyina the first phase or just one Champions League. Okay, wetimi aye Galacticos afei supporters na ni age ho ma Galacticos no yenfa de bi kakranka ho. Because Florentino pressed by, you know, the first phase, the problem he faced was that he was turning Real Madrid into more of a brand than a football club. See, supporters epe football, no? Supporters extra trophies. But Florentino pressed the early stages. He was looking at Madrid for Deca, me perceive me Madrid for fee ekem, me perceive Madrid doom pen so bia. Among for Becas, wow, Madrid for Ewusika. Let me take you back. The year 2000. The year 2000. Ken, I'm taking you back. Kent, mommy, revenue. Clubs are never sika pa. And yes, sika from clubs. The year 2000. Ubong say less than a bar. Now, Manchester United na a topi in terms of revenue. Manchester United. It's why clear debts they I was so catch up with Manchester United. And okay, say Galacticos bia star player bia no image right. Ya beji mu 50%. Zidane Zidane ne dia no auto 90% na the Madrid because Zidane dia say wo hwe. And now Google Zidane. Now it's a sad time no jacket to a case bebria because auto 90% of the image at the Madrid from someone the same as Nisika. Can it also television is squad? This is the year 2000 in terms of club revenue. Manchester United and a new Sika pa Sikeba club anymore. Who your man na Juventus? Diotoso miensa Bayern Munich. Diotoso enai AC Milan. Diotoso enum Real Madrid. When Florentino Press was leaving in the year 2006, na Madrid na babaye number 1. So club are not the one no, but they were winning trophies. Sikasambe ye name of trophies some no supporters ni buefu no semester. What is the club? We are okay, but trophies no so eh. Me ba choko tin komanda me ni odinas because makani ma me nu na de akyerɛw. Club na was financially stable. Say stable a ye benye sika ko top players. Ye ko top players as a players na my trophies. That is how the sequence of football works. But Florentino Perez complained say Lorenzo Sanz was looking at trophies. He was not looking at financially Real Madrid how sustainable ombeye. Ya to abane di amao. Waba Madrid for any sika bebre yet the Champions League wajiba akope. Supporters need the good no so. And on one kasa but na press conference as no say. We jai juma no. Pressure na no. When he returned, the main goal was to correct his wrongs that he did. So, mistakes ne esi ye no. Also about be correct in 2009. Mistakes ne then he was looking at commercials, Brandon, and Yankofa, David Beckham, Umbra, Nyankoji, the Asian market, Beckham Mobile, Ramadan, Asia, yes, he can't be food Obano, Nanyasam Kitwa. But I say in 2009, I want to combine the two because in the early stages, I was looking at finances. This time around, I'm looking at trophies and finances. Send back supporters, Nibeji. Minka and Toto Wasum. The second coming were just 6 Champions Leagues. On Brazil. In total, 7 Champions League for Florentino Perez. Santiago Bernabeu, if I'm not just 6. Watra ni boss, papa o feeling the power channel. Inti, the first coming no mistakes they see no. Wa correct ya manaya fe. Wa sanso upgrade stadium say stadium near modern stadium. Last week was say owie Santiago Bernabeu no respected papa ne die nebom on person be Santiago Bernabeu ni nyina free ho we Santiago efri ho Bernabeu ne die be keep nebom we want to add commercial aspect to the stadium ye copy sponsorship be near the abeka ho ebia Alliance announce a company bidding ebia Alliance Bernabeu Stadium announce ebia Lawson edin bia company bia obebia no de atoso we achieve we nyina ewie kai say every businessman, he needs to live on the right note. So Obejawa, it was so Ojawa say financially Madrid for is stable. In terms of the squad, Wejawa future players are on one side that you in say I have left Madrid with properties in terms of players, technical staff, BBR.